Good fellows, QUOWETRY 53 has the title Acquisition of Knowledge Without Application Amounts to Zombieism. Supported by the story, Dr. Benson was a medical doctor. He was well acquainted with the fact that smoking was dangerous and knew very well what smoking did to the lungs and kidneys. So he always advised his patients to keep away from smoking. However, this medical doctor led a life that was contrary to his knowledge. He was a heavy smoker in secret. Few knew this. Ever since his student days in the university, he had been smoking and clubbing actively. Sometimes he tried to stop it, but none of these results lasted 48 hours. The longest was 36 hours of non-smoking after he had vowed on a New Year day as one of his New Year resolutions before God that he would not smoke again. Before 2 days could arrive, however, he had given up the vow and returned to the cancer sticks. Yet he was so secretive about it that not even his closest friends knew. All deemed him the disciplined person he projected himself to be. So this great doctor was dying slowly to the blind side of the world. He soon grew leaner by the day, but many had known him to be slim, so no one took any serious note of this. Even when he was diagnosed with cancer, many still thought it was just one of those tumors caused by something else. Only his fellow doctors who were working with him now knew his fatal truth. They advised him in vain to quit, but he always found a way to smoke. He seemed to have no control over himself. Just like a zombie, he seemed to have no power of his own and worked out his own destruction as if he was controlled by a string. No lay person imagined this doctor was such a slave. He battled on with this weakness till he had crossed the barrier of redemption. The last doctor who checked him knew he had barely a week to live, despite all the gallant efforts to save his life or postpone his inevitable exit. It was only when this nice, young and handsome doctor was laid in state at the age of 34, to the shock of all, the truth leaked out that he had been smoking secretly all along. What then was all his knowledge for? Many now wondered aloud as they lamented for him, crying and asking why all he had learned in school did not benefit him personally. So, if you acquire knowledge and refuse to use the insight, it will amount to nothing but portray you as a zombie. Thank you as you take the lessons.